What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is my shot video about who shot DOUDA and why explained. Now, the reason I'm gonna have to try my best to explain that is because I'm gonna first break down what happened and who shot him, but then I'm gonna try to explain the reasoning behind it and why it does or doesn't make sense. And the reason why I feel I need to do that is because this person came out of nowhere this season to shoot him, and to a lot of people it doesn't make sense, and including myself on that note. So I'm gonna break it on down. If you're new, subscribe. Let's get to it. Now, we see in the beginning of episode 6 of season 4 that it's nobody but Brandon's mother standing there talking about, I don't care if you president, you still ain't shit. You killed my baby. And so she's the one that shot DOUDA. But how? How is this woman out of nowhere able to kill the mayor? She's never been a killer in this season, in this show, in any season. We've never seen her with any type of violence. Now she's in black gloves like the Equalizer, Queen Latifah's little big sister, and she's ready to be able to take on not only killing somebody, but the mayor of Chicago. Now, how the hell did she pull this off? And why did she try to kill him, but didn't kill Ronnie when Ronnie killed her baby, who she loved more than Brandon? We saw in the first season or 2 that she always loved Coogie more than Brandon, and when he was killed she was more heartbroken, and it seemed that she took that a whole lot better. And now that Brandon is dead, we saw last season that DOUDA said something to her at the funeral, but how did they know he had something to do with it? We still don't know what exactly he did do. And how did she know? Because Brandon never talked to her to let her know what the hell was going on as far as DOUDA and the food truck and all of this other stuff. So how did she find this out? But this man was able to become mayor of Chicago, run for mayor with all the background checks and investigations that people do, and this information wasn't found out at all. And she was able to leave him leaking on the floor like, just, like he was garbage. And so we see this man was fighting for his life in the ambulance. He looked like he barely survived, still had gray boogers in his nose and everything. The only way he was able to recover is because Rose came up there, saw him fighting for his life, damn near dead, and was able to save him. How did she know he was on the roof? The only person he told was Tracy. The only person that we saw him tell, meet me on the roof, was Tracy. And it looked as if it was some type of spur of the moment. I want to hit it in the with the background of the city, and we could make love on the roof type thing. And we see that somehow everybody else knew he was there. Now we see him fighting for his life in the hospital, weak, and Rosalind is the only one there by his side, the only one that came to see him in the hospital. Not his mother, not Tracy, not Marcus, no one. She's there, she's kissing him, making sure he's all right, being there by his side, a strong woman that she was, and supporting him. Now she's also handling his mayoral duties as the spokesperson. She's out there talking and chin checking reporters, telling them, hey, whatever you hear from me is the mayor's office. Y'all need to see who it hit, the mayor, instead of trying to worry about all this other stuff. Y'all need to investigate, and you're either about to get down or lay down, in her Beanie Siegel voice. Meanwhile, he's finally recovering. He's getting his swagger back slowly but surely. And he's sitting here while she's handling business, handling paperwork. He's telling her, well, you getting too comfortable. I'm not going to be here much longer. And so while he's trying to tell her all of this and recover, which he had a gut shot, which would be a difficult thing to recover from, she's handling paperwork, getting things done. He's getting jealous. He's telling her, you getting real comfortable over there doing this, and I'm going to be back. And she said yes, and it's going to be an amazing comeback story. So she's already planning for him to make everything spin it around to his favor. But he's side-eyed, and looking at her as untrustworthy when she been the only one that he could trust. She been by his side since day one. Yeah, they had their ups and downs, but she's actually the only one he should be able to trust, but for some reason he doesn't. We later see him in that episode though, and he finally get a visit from Tracy after Rosalind told her to bring her ass there. And that was a lot of ass to bring. Meanwhile, he's sitting up here trying to talk about, I didn't get a chance to dye my beard. How you doing? And he should have been like, girl, where the hell you been? Why you ain't coming to see me? But instead, she checking him, talking about the budget wasn't approved. Girl, the budget? I just damn near died, and that's what you talking about, the budget? Let me tell you something. You about to not get a budget no more if that's what you think. You think I'm all about this money and financing you. And she reversed it, talking about, do you really care about this? Or did you just want to get some ass? Do you really care if I live or die? Did you just want to get some money? So while she tried to make it seem like he used her, she was using him and didn't even give a damn about his health or if he made it or not. Later, he got DOUDA calls for Trig and Imani to pick him up, and they asking why you have us pick you up, and he's saying, I didn't know who I can trust. And they like, well, trust don't come cheap no more. And so, first of all, he's paying for Jake to go to school. He's got Trig running his street organization, even though we never seen it. He's already paying what he weigh. And all y'all had to do was give me a ride, and you all talking about it don't come for free no more. Now, here's the thing. Coogie was Brandon's mama baby. He was killed in the first episode of season 1. Now, we want to know what happened, why she didn't want to kill Ronnie and get revenge for Coogie. He was killed by Ronnie. Everyone knew Ronnie did it. Ronnie was a drunk walking around, had no redemption at that time, and she didn't want to do anything to Ronnie. She even used to tell Brandon to leave it alone. Now, not only did she not kill Ronnie, she wanted to kill the mayor of Chicago. How did she do that? How was that possible? Ronnie was able to walk around with his little branch, little twig in his mouth, with his little boogery beard. His beard needed to line up, shape up so bad the whole time he was on the show. He had little black peppers on the side of his face, BDB, and nobody messed with him until the end. And we don't know why that guy killed him for Coogie, but his mama didn't. He killed Ronnie and said that's for Coogie. But Ronnie was able to live and everything, and Brandon mama, nobody wanted no piece of Ronnie. But she wanted to kill the mayor. How did she know that the mayor was dirty? I don't understand that. The only link that she knows about the mayor is with Tracy. Now, of course, we could talk about her man, Gravy, because he knew that DOUDA was dirty, and he knew that Brandon was working with DOUDA, but he had no definitive proof that that is who got Brandon killed. It was definitive proof that that's who got Ronnie killed Coogie. And so why did she kill DOUDA? It could have been Gravy. Gravy could have spilled the gravy and the beans and popped him one. But instead, we saw it was Brandon's mama. So I think that they would have did better and made the story better. Instead of talking about defunding the police, they could have took that out and been giving us little tidbits each episode about how she may have heard this or found this out or known this or was led to believe that. And so it would have made more sense if we was to see her kill him. Now, I'm not saying that it would have still worked, because we could always say, hey, she should have killed Ronnie at least. But if we would have saw more of her this season, a little bit more last season, other than getting in the car and talking about she leaving town. So she left town. How was she still in contact with Tracy? And how did she get into that function right there, that ball, whatever it was, gala, and sneak in with a gun and be able to kill the mayor? It would have been good if we were seeing text messages between her and Tracy the whole time, some type of communication, some type of phone call, something, so that we knew that she was in the loop and that she was upset and that it was possible that she would want to do it. The shock factor of her coming out of the blue and we seeing it only leads to everyone saying why and how, and it doesn't make sense. So they could have played it along with 2 or 3 different people all season, wondering and wanting to get some type of revenge, and then we see who it is at the end. Maybe that would have worked better, but it's too late now. And so that's my explanation on what happened. I believe that maybe she had something to do with Tracy, and Tracy helped her to possibly kill him. In the end, it still doesn't work as a storyline of her killing DOUDA, because she was a mom. She never killed anybody, never was a part of violence, and is still no definitive proof. And Tracy never talked to him about anything about killing Brandon and asking him any of that type of stuff. So Tracy doesn't know that he has that type of connections either. So Tracy telling her is weak. Now, if she found out another way and was using Tracy to find out his whereabouts, that may be a little better. But in the end, neither Tracy nor Brandon's mother had definitive proof that DOUDA killed Brandon. And when Brandon told Rosalind in the hospital that he killed Brandon and it was Brandon's mother, that's the first time anybody found out. And he told Rosalind. Rosalind is the only one he ever told. And then he has the nerve to say he can't trust her, but you just told her that you committed a murder. So that didn't make sense either, because if you can't trust her, why did you tell her that you committed a murder? But then you don't trust her to give you a ride home? I mean, that don't make any sense. So anyway, that's the best I could do to explain it, because it's still a lot of questions up in the air. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I know they're gonna be fire. I appreciate all y'all's support. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like, and be on the lookout for more videos on the way. I'm Jay, and I'm out of here. Peace. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, bang that bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.